Mahomes and Brady have the highest winning percentages in NFL history. Over 800 for the Chiefs quarterback. Brady, not too shabby himself, about 770 there. So what we're saying is they like to win, they're good at winning, but only one can do it tomorrow. Sarah Walsh, she's live at Raymond James Stadium. And Sarah, Tom Brady has been up and down, but he's definitely not alone in that department.
No, this Bucs offense is really trying to find its rhythm, and it is no secret that unlike Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady has no interest in moving outside of that pocket. In fact, he makes nearly 97% of his passes from inside the tackle box. So protecting Brady is always at a premium, and it's going to come with some extra challenges this week. Left guard Ali Marpet, left tackle Donovan Smith are both going to be game-time decisions for the Bucs. A.Q. Shipley, who has been filling in at center and has done a nice job for them, injured his neck last week, and Bruce Arians told us the unfortunate news this week that that's actually going to end his career. The good news for him is he is immediately going to join the Bucs as a member of their coaching staff. Now, one of the things this offense really wants to improve on, and stop me if you've heard it before, is the deep ball. Brady is 0 for 19 in the last 4 games on going long passes of 20 yards or more. Last week against the Rams, he went 0 for 6 and was picked off twice trying to go long. He was asked what he saw when he looked at film from that game on the long balls, and he said it's as simple as this. They're just not executing those at a high level, but that they are working very hard, and they hope to do a better job of it this week. Chief safety Tyrann Mathieu was asked what he sees when he looks at the Brady of now with this Bucs team, and he said you can throw all that out the window. The only thing he sees when he looks at Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time. Colleen.
And that's something a lot of us see. He struggled in that Rams game, just a 62 passer rating, Sarah. So we'll see if he's able to bounce back against this Chiefs defense. Sean, let me ask you this first. How do you think he's going to respond against this defense in Kansas City? Well, the game is in Tampa Bay, but you know the defense
Colleen,
the Chiefs have.
Yeah.
Steve Spagnuolo's defense. Go ahead. Save me.
Yes, all of that. I think great stuff there by Sarah, who's down in sunny Florida. And, just over Sarah's right shoulder, I'm sure if we panned out, we would see the pirate ship that is down in Raymond James Stadium, right? Well, like any good captain of a ship, and anybody who has ever been on a ship knows that balance is very crucial. All right, you can't get lopsided either way. So to your point, Colleen, how is Tom Brady going to attack this defense? They need to get back to their balance. I know we're talking about the big throws and the big plays, and BA wants the no risk and no biscuit and all of this passing attack. But the bottom line is, when it comes to the Bucs, when they don't run the football well and they put everything on Tom Brady and ask him to throw the ball 40-plus times, he gets the snot kicked out of him. And Sarah just laid out the fact that his entire left side maybe new. They're moving Jensen back to center. So guess what? Tom Brady's got to get the ball out. But I think Ronald Jones is going to be the most important factor in helping Tom Brady get those big completions, get that big play-action passing game. You look at the their 2 losses in their last 3 games. Ronald Jones had 9 yards rushing in one loss and 24 yards rushing in a second one. They had completely abandoned ship when it came to the running game.
Sean, I'm so glad you talked about the running game. And honestly, even when this Tampa Bay Buccaneers offensive line is completely healthy, I think they're better run blockers than pass blockers. And I think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers need to figure out what identity that they want to have. Do they want to be this explosive passing team down the football field, or do they want to run the football? And the numbers say 0 for 19 over the last few weeks, 3 interceptions. The numbers say you aren't that deep down the field explosive passing team. You need to run the football. But guys, I've been in denial the last, 11 months. I've been telling Cody, our producer, about this for a while. I've been in denial because
here we go.
That Tom Brady has not looked like Tom Brady. I was just saying, you know what? He didn't have no weapons on the outside in New England. He's a new offense here in Tampa, but he's been in Tampa now, and some of the reads, some of the interceptions is just like, what the football, like the last segment. Tom has to get back to doing what he does well. And to your point, Sean, if they run the football, I think that'll calm Tom Brady and this offense down a little bit.
A.Q. Shipley's going to be on the sideline whispering into Byron Leftwich saying, run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. Sorry, Mikey.
Well, I'm going to the other sideline because Colleen mentioned him. Steve Spagnuolo is going to be standing over there, and Tom Brady's going to see him, and he's going to say, I remember what happened back in Super Bowl 42. Sean O'Hara remembers it. He's got a picture of it right behind him. And then I remember what happened last year when the Chiefs went to New England, and they held Brady, Spagnuolo and his defense did, under 200 yards to 16 points. So Spags is Brady's kryptonite. And wait, Spags is in my ear. He's telling me, don't say that. Because the minute you say that, you know what's going to happen. I'm sorry, Spags, but it's the truth. And this is a guy that you know how to kind of get in his head a little bit and pressure him a little bit. Yeah. No, I know. See, he's Italian. He worries about when you say these things and everything goes wrong. I understand where he's coming from. But the fact of the matter is, despite it being a new offense for Brady, this is a defensive coordinator that knows how to attack him. So I'm going to be looking at that right now, tomorrow night. But I will give you another micro point. See, I mentioned micro patterns last segment, but micro point. L'Jarius Sneed, the youngster for the Chiefs, who's now being forced to play the nickel back position. They got him inside at nickel. Let's see how well he plays. That could be something that Brady tries to take advantage of because, as Spags would tell you, despite the fact that he's struggling, he can still put the football where he wants to at certain points, knows how to throw guys open, and that's something that they've been emphasizing all week in Kansas City.
That's exactly what Tom Brady has to do, is expose some of those weaknesses in the Kansas City secondary. There were so many blown coverages against the Raiders. And I just thought Frank Clark, and when you looked at with the tape, Chris Jones, they just weren't able to get that same type of pressure on Derek Carr. So with Tom Brady and the offensive line dealing with the issues that it is right now, even if it isn't at 100%, maybe there's still a shot here for Tom Brady to be able to expose some of those weaknesses. And as Sarah alluded to, 0 for 19 in his last 4 games on deep passes. He's actually on a streak, Tom Brady is right now, on 0 for 22 on deep passes with 3 interceptions. So this is something with his cast of characters that is really inexcusable. And it's not like he's
we got a streaker!
People, but the thing is the pressure. That is the commonality in all of Tom Brady's losses. You think about the Bears, the Saints, the Rams. Whenever they get after Tom Brady, that's how you get him off his spot, off his mark, and then in his head. So